the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Trailblazers in Portland. Checking out the Trailblazers. After 8 games, they're an outstanding 7-1. Things have come together for them very quickly here early in the season. Here in the early part of the season, Kenny, we've already seen a few teams outperform expectations. What can they do to keep rolling?
Just keep playing to your strengths, and you never let up. You can't change what you're doing now. It's working.
It's that simple.
It's that simple.
And to add on to what my good friend Kenny is saying,
Am I not your friend?
But you didn't say anything.
Yes,
Kenny
I did.
said something. All right. Anyway, can't get overconfident like you're doing right now. Even though you're winning, you keep looking for things that you can do better.
Man.
And you are my good friend, Ernie. I love you.
Thanks, Shaq. Now, let's send it over to Kevin Harlan.
We are live, the home of the Trailblazers in beautiful Portland, Oregon. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. So for the Lakers, their last game a win against the Dallas Mavericks. And they put it all together in that game. It added up to a phenomenal win.
Really an intimidating style of defense. I mean, they challenged at the rim, and that led them to victory.
Greg, they expended maximum energy, but it was well worth it. I mean, they earned that win with their defense.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Well, guys, we know how much of a trailblazer LeBron James has been. He's taken charge of his own free agency to ensure that he is almost always on a contender. He has made it clear he has no interest in being around mediocrity. Kevin?
You're right, D.A. He wants rings and nothing less. And for teams not enjoying a quick start to the season, Clark, how long until they start to push the panic button, making some big moves?
You know, Kevin, I don't think you ever can push the panic button. I think you have to have a sense of what direction you're going, be realistic about who you are and what you have. And that's where good leadership comes in, not just with the team itself, from the coaches to the players, but in your front office, too. I mean, you've got to have some flexibility to adjust to the length of the season and challenges of it, and yet still stay on course with your overall plan.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So the Lakers 5 right now. The forwards are Ingram and LeBron. Shaking big out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's McGee in at the center position. Just 2 to shoot. And that one's good. Ingram.
Boy, I really like seeing Ingram knock down the mid-range J. A lethal scorer who nails these shots regularly.
From about 16, and that one's good. Lillard.
And he'll take that. The nice, easy mid-range jumper, first bucket of the day.
The defense just gave him that one, and you talk about starting on a high note. Didn't seem to respect his mid-range J there.
McCollum finds Aminu. To the paint. Here's Lillard. LeBron with the block. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
Lillard again missing. Looking at the Trailblazers, they took the last win in their last game against New Orleans. And the rebound by Nurkic. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And it's McCollum off the drive. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. James with it. Playing Dallas, he was nearly unstoppable. Ball against Lillard, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Ball, such a terrific passer. He seems to have a sixth sense, nice feel, which is hard to teach.
And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Portland keeping it alive, a new 24. Kicks it out to McCollum. Ball, the pass to LeBron. Lays it up and banks it in. LeBron's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
Yeah, you know what? The waters were calm for most of the game. I mean, little resistance, felt like they could get any look they wanted at any time.
Now, here's Nurkic. He had 10 points in the win against New Orleans. McCollum dishes to Nurkic. Here's Layman. He's covered by Ingram. They get it back, and a wide open look for McCollum. Sinks the triple.
And that's an element McCollum brings to their offense, the ability to drain the outside shot. It stretches the defense and makes them keep bodies on the perimeter.
Now, here's Ball. To the inside. Here's McGee. And the rebound by Nurkic.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Not much else you can do there. I mean, that's what you want. Too bad they weren't able to finish it off.
Now here's Ingram, following the miss by C.J. McCollum. Ball kicks to LeBron. 4 on the clock. Over Aminu. James, no good.
That's what they want. A good look from the mid-range game. Hey, but unfortunately, they came up empty.
Well, LeBron making one of the biggest splashes over the summer, signing with the Lakers, and Greg, it happened pretty fast.
And the Lakers front office have been recruiting LeBron hard. LeBron talked with Kobe about his time with the organization and what to expect before making his decision. Kobe's words seem to be a big factor for LeBron. Once again, the Mamba doing everything he can to help the Lakers.
Here's Layman, following the basket by C.J. McCollum. It's deflected.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. I mean, his long reach really allows him to come up with a good number of blocks. He's been terrible. Absolutely awful. I mean, can't get it going. His shot isn't there right now. You got to help him some other ways.
And it goes down 2 points. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Here's McCollum, following the bucket by the Lakers. That's a 2 from Lillard. Here's Nurkic. LeBron with the block. And he's able to get it back. Here's Layman. He's covered by Ingram. And it's Lillard missing.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Now here's Lillard. He had 16 points in the win against New Orleans.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
Now here's James. After the miss from Damian Lillard. Here's Ingram. That one off the back iron and out. Trailblazers trail by 3. McCollum kicks to Layman. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. The Lakers second.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
Ball, the pass to Ingram. Back to Ball. Pass to James. Down low. Ball kicks to McGee. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. McGee's got his second bucket.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
And in the last face-off against these guys, they enjoyed a huge advantage in free throw percentage.
Yeah, it was really simple. I mean, you look at the numbers, they did a better job of knocking down the free throws.
Good checked in for Jake Layman. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Ingram. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. It's a 5-point game. To the middle, deflects the pass, and a wide open look for Hood, and that one's on target from the wing. Hood's got his first 2 points of the night. Lakers have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Ball dishes to LeBron. Passes to Shakin. His three-pointers off the mark. Portland's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. LeBron right side. Here's Shake and Bake. That one wide left. Trailblazers trail by 3. Here is Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Now here's Kuzma. He kicks it to Ball. There's the pass to LeBron. Here's Shake and Bake. Covered by Hood. Kuzma against Aminu. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Kuzma.
Now a moment to see the numbers for C.J. McCollum. He had a strong showing last season. Averaged 21 points a game, 3 assists and 4 rebounds. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes naturally.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
Lillard finds McCollum. Three-pointer. Trailblazers keep it alive. Lillard scanning the floor. No good. Still playing with the cold hand. Makes him just 1 for 8.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Pass to Shakin. James left side. Over Hood. And James gets it to go. LeBron's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, I like how James takes it to the defense. Even if they're all over him, he just muscles it past them.
McCollum outside. Launches a 3. Kuzma pulls it in.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
That one good for 2. Now it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Trailblazers shooting an alarming 21% to get things going here. Nurkic, the pass to McCollum. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. The Lakers with LeBron wasted no time trying to surround him with free agent signings, Greg, to help round out the supporting cast.
Names came in rapid succession after LeBron committed. Caldwell Pope, Rondo, Stevenson all joined in short order. We'll see how far this team goes, but you cannot deny how interesting things have gotten with this roster. Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
And, you know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 8. That one a little long.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
And Aminu slams it in.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
No coverage that time. Shake and Bake's got his second basket.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game, and he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Nurkic against McGee. Nurkic kicks to McCollum. Out to Hood. Shoots over Kuzma. Hood gets the bucket. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And Greg, what else is there to say about LeBron, one of the best to ever play the game?
I mean, he's been the face of the league for so long, and he's done a tremendous justice to that title. Has always played with so many expectations and really has met every single one of them. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see a guy like LeBron in the NBA, and he's truly been a generational talent.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Leonard, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Enes Kanter comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Maurice Harkless is checked in for C.J. McCollum. And Curry subbed in for Damian Lillard. And what a draft day steal for the Lakers, who were able to get Kyle Kuzma, who had been drafted 27th overall.
Yeah, Kuzma came into the league far more polished than anyone expected, and you have to credit the young man's hard work and how he was able to make such a big splash that rookie year. And with how hard he works, Kuzma is going to be an impactful player in this league for a long time.
Kyle Kuzma is a guy who burst on the scene during his rookie year and is a fun player to watch. He's a guy that really has an outstanding all-around game.
Now here's Curry. Here's Kanter. Back to Hood. Over Rondo. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Los Angeles leading by 8. From about 19 feet. Stevenson kicks to Kuzma. Shoots over Kanter. Kuzma can't get it to go.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Now here's Hood. He's covered closely. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Yeah, and he's connecting on a lot of his shots here, shooting a high percentage from the field, really giving his team a boost.
Curry against Rondo. Down low, Chandler, and Chandler throws it down.
Yeah, and Rondo just working the ball around there. He loves finding his teammates when they're open in the sweet spots.
Here's Kanter. Off target with his 3. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. Well, you see a lot of players who pick up a controller and fire up NBA 2K, thank goodness, including the king himself, LeBron James.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing the game, I'm putting certain lineups on the court that I see could actually help us in real life, which is very weird.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
You know, Greg, I love watching this team get after it on defense. I mean, they play with a bit of edge and nastiness.
Harkless is out there with Enes Kanter. Then it's Curry. Then it's Rodney Hood. And it's Leonard in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Lakers leading by 8. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, of course, there's no shortage of storylines in Los Angeles. Now, last season, some people thought that Lakers coach Luke Walton had lost his players, and the front office seemed slow to come to his defense. Now, Walton was a high-profile hire from Golden State in 2016, and you wonder if the Lakers will remain committed to their young coach if they can't start winning more regularly. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you.
When Lance Stephenson is focused, he's very dangerous, has a ton of talent, good, strong physical body, athletic, versatile. He does a lot of good things out there.
No good on that one.
And Lance Stephenson, man, I could say a ton about this guy, but he is a player who thrives in chaos. Broken plays, odd situations. Those are where Lance is at his best. I mean, he likes to play as a freestyler, and he excels in that capacity.
Now here's Curry. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Kanter. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Lets it go. They get it back. Outside Curry. Hood kicks to Harkless. Outside for Curry. Over Rondo. Curry's shot is off. And with Lance Stephenson, sometimes he'll pull off an improvised play, Clark, that just drops your jaw.
Yeah, he's one of the most instinctive players I've ever seen. I mean, he does do some things that could cause you to pull your hair out if you have any. But this guy is competitive, great size, and he ignites a team because he can do a lot of things to help you win.
And here's Kanter following the three-pointer by Lance Stephenson.
He's just able to shoot over people at a high rate.
And you were a good defender, Greg, so you tell me, how do you guard that? I mean, the height, the soft release, not a lot you can do against that combination.
Now, here's Kuzma. 23 points for him the last game against Dallas.
Yeah, excellent work on the boards that night. Always in attack mode, and that allowed him to get plenty of rebounds.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Hood kicks to Leonard to the middle. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to 10 points. And thanks to that one from Curry.
He's becoming more comfortable in tight. Seth Curry is good at picking his spots from this area.
Now here's Rondo. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
And a terrific percentage here in the first half. You got to love their rhythm and the flow with which they're playing.
I agree with you. I mean, they just look comfortable out there, taking what the defense gives them and then capitalizing with no real problem at all.
Now a timeout called by Portland. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Curry against Rondo. Stephenson outside. Shoots a three. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Trailblazers trail by 10. Hood deciding where to go with it. It's stolen by Rondo, and it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Kuzma. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Rodney Hood.
Kuzma not only has great skill, but his balance is so good. Even when he gets bumped around, he still finds a way to score. And, you know, it was clear early on that Kyle Kuzma is going to be a great scorer. He had no problem putting up big numbers in his rookie season. Many feel, and I'm with them, this is just the start. And he has plenty of upside in other areas of his game. This guy is all-star caliber in time.
And that one misses. And with Kuzma, he is so ahead of schedule as a scorer, Clark. He's had time to branch out this development.
Yeah, he's got a nice game offensively. Boy, he does a little bit of everything. Handles it, shoots it, can score with or without the ball. Even at the end of last season, I think he focused more on acting as a playmaker for others, which adds to his versatility. The sky's the limit for this guy, Kevin.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take a chance here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for the Lakers.
And the three-point shot above the break has become a popular shot in the league, but not for them tonight. They're passing that one up and just trying to get their offense from closer to the hoop.
Pass to Kanter. That shot missing. Chandler with the defensive effort. Lakers leading by 9. Outside Rondo. It's Ingram on the wing. Caldwell Pope on the wing. And the Lakers with an another miss. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Hood hits the bucket.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Curry against Rondo. Clock at 6. To the paint, Kuzma. Outside for Caldwell Pope. A three-pointer off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 6. Hood, the pass to Layman. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Clark, when you played, you were dominant in. Are you surprised at how perimeter-oriented the game now has evolved into?
No, not really, Kevin, because of the three-point line and what it means. The game was created as a game of putting the ball in the basket. Initially, it was by getting the ball as close as you could to the basket with big guys or drives, and now with the three-point line, the shooting has become a premium, and it's really one of the great elements of the game for me, and I love the way folks are playing it now.
Defensive rules have sure made a big difference in this game, haven't they?
Yeah, great point.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. McCollum comes in for Rodney Hood, and Damian Lillard is subbed in for Seth Curry. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for Los Angeles, and the Lakers call time here.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Can't blame him. I mean, the effort hasn't been there, just has not been there. Hopefully, we can get the fire lit.
Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. LeBron James 3rd, 4th Damian Lillard.
And what an option either of those two guys give you. They're both excellent safety valves when an offense is struggling.
Rondo against Lillard. Ingram outside. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Trailblazers trail by 6. Now Lillard. McCollum outside. A three-pointer, no good. Ingram outside. Outside Rondo. And the pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Rondo. Lock at 6. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. And the 3 off target.
I think that's got to affect your mental game. I mean, missing open shots like that, unacceptable, and it'll probably mess with your head a little bit, too.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And the Lakers call time here.
And sometimes it seems the age of interior scoring big men has come and gone. Enes Kanter, one of the rare big men who can dominate a game offensively in the paint, great hands and the strength to create space.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Nurkic is checked in. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Chandler. LeBron comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Shake and Bake's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Rajon Rondo. And you talk about Kanter's inside game, but he's got a solid jump shot.
It looks very comfortable all the way out to 20 feet. I think before long we may see him add a three-point shot to his repertoire.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Ball dishes to James. Passes it to Shaken. Top of the key. And again, it's the Lakers.
And boy, has he come alive. Since the start of the second quarter, he has been on fire.
Lillard with it. McCollum outside. Goes up at the stripe. Again, the Trailblazers score.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
James kicks the ball. Back to LeBron. In the corner, it's Ingram. A 3-ball. And Damian Lillard pulls it down. Lillard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Layman. Over Ingram. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Lakers in the lead. There's Shake and Bake. An 11-point game for him in the win against Dallas.
And he was also a big factor for them defensively. I think he tallied 4 blocks in the game.
Portland with the ball after the basket by the Lakers. Lillard outside. Kicks to McCollum. Shoots. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. McCollum's got 12 in the game.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Here's the break. Here's Layman. Dishes to McCollum. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. McCollum's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, I liked the first quarter he had. I mean, and I'm loving the second quarter even more. Playing with a lot of momentum right now.
Now here's James. He's got 8. Ingram outside. From the low block. No good that time. Great D that time from Nurkic. Cullen passes to Layman, so they take the lead. 7 points in the game.
And playing with a lot of fire now. They had a tough start in that first quarter. Didn't shoot it well, but didn't let that discourage them. And now they're showing what they can do offensively.
Now here's LeBron. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. He kicks it to Nurkic. He dishes it to McCollum. Back to Nurkic. Shot clock at 6. Goes up from the top of the key. Again, the Trailblazers score.
You know, this quarter has been all him, all about him. They're getting it to him in his spots, and he's taking over. Ball, the pass to McGee.
James outside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
And the leadership James brings to this team is incredibly valuable. When things get tight, they look to the king to provide for them.
Free throw good, LeBron. We know star power is critical, Clark, but when you look at the great bench players, what distinguishes them in your estimation?
A couple of things, Kevin, when you talk about outstanding role players. One is not only do they accept their role, they embrace it. They thrive in it. They really relish it. It could be impacting the game defensively or impacting it with energy and offensive rebound. Sometimes it's a designated scorer who comes off the bench to just inject offense. Lou Williams as a 6th man.
Sure.
Vinnie Johnson when he was with the Pistons. I mean, there are a number of guys. John Havlicek, his great Hall of Fame career was pretty much started as a 6th man. So Kevin McHale and so forth. You can go down the list, but they impact the outcome with some aspect or aspects of their game, which is awesome to see.
Now Stevenson, following the three-point attempt by C.J. McCollum.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
There's 53 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Shoots from 12. That's tipped, but he gets it back. Ball against Lillard. Count that one. Lillard's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers.
And, you know, Damian Lillard has such a quick release. Excellent at getting his shot up and over the defense inside.
McGee in the corner. Can't hit that one. Now Portland takes it the other way. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Lillard finds Leonard. Harkless with it. Just his first attempt. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists tonight.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
I know there's some teams out there that would prefer to just shoot their way out of a slump, but, you know, getting a few to drop from in close or inside the arc is often a good way to get your whole offense going.
C.J. McCollum, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Portland. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, it's a hard game so far. Going into the second half, what will you tell your team?
We just got to compete. You know, keep competing, trust each other, and make plays.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle there in the first half, huh? It was a shaky first quarter for Portland. The deficit for them at one point grew to 8 points in the period. They did not come out of their warm-ups with their A game. They got on a more positive track in the second quarter, coming together offensively and getting enough stops to come from behind and grab a 2-point lead at the half. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
Well, I see a team that's playing smart, moving the ball around to the open man, just taking what the defense gives them. There's a nice flow, a nice energy, a nice synergy to the game.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
Well, as we know, it's always a good idea to pound the ball into the paint. So many defensive game plans are focused just on stopping the three. When you hurt a team down low, they got to react. That allows you to play inside out. Trust me, I have the blueprint. I own the blueprint. I created the blueprint. Inside, kick it back out, shoot the three. Rick Fox, B. Shaw, and big shot, bomb for three. The crowd go crazy. I know you remember that, Ernie.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And we welcome you back to a beautiful aerial view of the I-5 freeway as it flows over the Willamette River here in Portland, Oregon. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, C.J. McCollum has been exceptional here, guys.
His points production thus far, off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter where he is on the floor either, Greg. He's making it look very easy. He's looking to score the ball.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Portland leading. Starting off the second half, here's Luke Walton's 5. The 4 and 5 are the athletic duo of LeBron and McGee. All out there with Shake and Bake. And it's Ingram, and at the 3, the small forward. And here is Los Angeles now after the miss from Damian Lillard. LeBron passes to Shake and Bake, and it's good, 2 points. Shake and Bake's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Lakers. And for Portland, they're shooting 43% from the field. Here's McCollum. Knocks down the step-back J. McCollum's got the lead up to 2 now for Portland.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
As well he should, Greg. I mean, he always is looking to score the ball, even more so when he's hot. I like the mindset.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sidelines.
Well, guys, Kyle Kuzma had a tough upbringing in Flint, Michigan. He said they had the recession, lead in the water. It was like an urban war zone. We probably moved 14 times before I was 16. Basketball was my key. His drive to succeed in the NBA was born of a desire to escape that environment. Kevin?
A tremendous work ethic, David. Thank you.
And James makes scoring look so effortless. Once he kicks it into gear, there's not much you can do to stop it.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And he was 73% from the line a season ago, an average number in that regard.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And it's McCollum off the drive. Nurkic finds McCollum. Lillard from outside. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got his 4th rebound in this one. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Got to be happy with the result, moving the ball so well on that possession. Beautiful.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. They trail by 1. Pass to McCollum. Now Aminu. 3-pointer Lillard. A rebound by the Lakers. Shake and Bake's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Well, there's a ton to talk about Lonzo Ball, but if you focus just on what he brings to an offense, there's a lot to like.
Yeah, I mean, he just sees so much on the floor. I mean, he sees all the cuts and angles, both offensively and defensively. And we know his shot will be a work in progress, but it shows some improvement in consistency the second half of last year. And for all the circus that can surround ball off the court, you forget that he is already an elite playmaker in the NBA.
Here's McCollum following the bucket by the Lakers. And Aminu kicks to Lillard. To halt the run, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Feeds to James and stolen by Lillard. To the inside. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Lakers leading by 3. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. LeBron kicks to Ingram. Off target from outside.
No other way to put it, just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack. It's
McCollum on the wing. He's got 18. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
Ball no good.
Can't get more open than that. No idea how he mistimed that mid-range shot. Maybe he was too open.
McCollum kicks to Lillard. Six to shoot for the tie. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ball's got his 5th rebound in this one. The pass to LeBron. McGee dishes to Ingram. And here is Ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. His 3-pointers off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in. 16 points for Shake and Bake.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane. Against them right now.
Yeah, there's no reason why they should be scoring at will down there easily as they have. I mean, they've got to be more aggressive inside.
For the Trailblazers, Cantor checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Rodney Hood comes in for Jake Layman. And Curry subbed in for Damian Lillard. And then for Los Angeles, Kyle Kuzma's checked in for JaVale McGee. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Brandon Ingram. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Ball. And so it's the Lakers with it, following the miss by Rodney Hood. Just 5 on the clock. Fades and shoots. And it's James missing.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And it's the Lakers' ball. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Rondo against Aminu. Now here's James. Defense right on him. Passes it to Shake and Bake. No good on the triple. Trailblazers trail by 5. It's Curry outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 5th assist in this one. Curry against Rondo. Pass to Shake and Bake. Pass to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
You know, I think Kuzma's the kind of guy you've got to push out of the paint. When you don't, this is what happens.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Trailblazers. Kicks to McCollum. Aminu against Kuzma. The feed now to Curry. The pass to McCollum. Rondo with the steal. Cantor against Kuzma. Over in the corner, Caldwell-Pope. Back to Kuzma. There's Shake and Bake. He is guarded by McCollum. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, and those illegal screens have really become a point of emphasis for the officials.
And it seems like they've been more than willing to crack down on those. Makes it tough to get as physical as you'd like to out there.
Leonard, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Harkless comes in for Seth Curry. Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Lakers. Now here's McCollum. 18 points for him.
I like the shiftiness of McCollum. I mean, feels like he can get any shot he wants to. Very efficient as a guard.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
Here's Hart. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Passes it to Shakenbeck. Unloads. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. And that'll be his third foul so far. Here's McCollum. 20 points for him. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul. And Stevenson's checked in for Shakenbeck.
Now into the lineup for the Lakers, Lance Stevenson.
Cantor kicks to Hood. Portland moving the ball around. For the tie. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Rodney Hood getting traded last season in part because, Greg, he was due for a big contract this last summer.
And you just knew Hood would be a player a lot of teams threw offers at this year. Rare to find guards as tall as Hood who can shoot the way he can, just entering his prime. And the contract this team gave him might be a bit of a gamble, but it's one that could pay off in a huge way if he keeps improving.
And it's tied up with that one.
Solid trip from the line right there. Knocked him down, and it was easy.
LeBron against Cantor. It's LeBron with the drive. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Cullen passes to Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Boy, like his intensity, Greg. He's not afraid to take it straight to the rack on the bigger defender. Right at it.
Now here's Leonard. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Hood can't get it to go.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
James looking it over. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a chance here to take a look at the shooting chart for Lillard.
Well, they're going to have to look elsewhere for points because he has pulled a Houdini and completely disappeared from the offense in this one. Just no production from him, and nothing seems to be in rhythm for him right now. Just not his night.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. Trailblazers trail by 3. Now here's Hood. He's got 16. It's McCollum with the drive. The putback, and Cantor able to finish.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
LeBron outside. Kicks it out to Stevenson. No good on the 3. Portland's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And Cantor throws it down. Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Caldwell Pope finds Stevenson. Here's Kuzma. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Hood. Now Harkless. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. McCollum, no good.
And out of rhythm offensively, but he continues to work at it.
Yeah, you know what? I think eventually he will find his rhythm because he is off right now, but all it takes is one hoop, and you're back in rhythm.
Here's Hood following the basket by LeBron James. Kanter with it. 8 points for him. McCollum, no good.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Stevenson outside. He kicks it to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Kanter. LeBron shot is off. And so Hood will bring it up for Portland. It's a 1-point game. The dish to Harkless. And it's blocked by Stevenson. Outside Hood. Over Hart. Kanter trying to free himself up. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it. Guys, what a back and forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Stevenson kicks to Kuzma. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Now, here's Kanter. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Hood gets the bucket.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Kanter against LeBron. With 1 on the clock. And it's, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Great awareness of the clock to end the quarter.
That's just really good clock management there. I mean, that's how you close a quarter.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 1. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Three-tenths quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. The Lakers in the lead. Lillard and McCollum, the deadly backcourt pairing. Layman is out there with Myers-Leonard, and it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Now, here's Kuzma. Hart, no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And, Greg, it's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And, guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Lillard against Ball. Pass to Hart. Here's the 3. And, oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. And Portland making a change here. Collins is checked in. Here's Layman. 6 on the shot clock. He feeds it to Collins. Here's Nurkic. It's deflected.
Upping his intensity on the defensive end. Love to see that. Kuzma uses his length and athleticism to challenge and alter shots.
Now here's Ingram. The turnaround Jay. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Layman. Layman It's good on the putback.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Pass to Kuzma. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists here tonight.
A reliable stretch forward. In this day and age, Kuzma is very valuable because of his three-point shooting.
Nurkic dishes to McCollum. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Ball against Lillard. Ball, the pass to Ingram. Back to Ball. And there's the pass to Kuzma. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Offensive rebound. McGee. Nurkic with the block. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Passes it to Layman. Down low. Collins. Good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And the Lakers have possession after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Ingram kicks to Hart. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Lakers lead by 1.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
You know, Greg, I think that might have been intentional. Perhaps was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
And it's time for an injury report. I will send it over to David Aldridge for an update on Rajon Rondo. David?
Hey, guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Lakers. Unfortunately, it sounds like a very serious injury. And if he were to be out with an injury now, it would really hurt this team, Kevin, because they count on him to do so many things.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
Kuzma passes to Ingram. Back to Kuzma. McGee against Nurkic with the fadeaway. Damian Lillard pulls it in. Lillard's got 6 rebounds in the game. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Got that one up quick. And that's now 7 points for Brandon Ingram.
Man, that's a nice pull-up jumper from Ingram. Forcing the defense to honor his quickness and then making them pay with that deadly stroke of his.
Now here's McCollum. Back to Nurkic. Shoots over McGee. Buried from 15 feet out.
And you're starting to see some tired legs on those defenders as we come down the stretch here.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, fatigue really a factor. You can see the heavy legs, and that's why he was wide open on that shot. The defender just couldn't get to him.
Here's Kuzma after the basket by Yusuf Nurkic. Hart kicks to Ball. With some arc, Nurkic with the block. McGee, and it's McGee with the jam. Trailblazers trail by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Feeds it to Collins. Stolen by Ball. Hart the pass to McGee, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for Portland. The Lakers also with a sub. Shake and Bake's checked in for Hart.
One shot.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 7. McCollum outside. Lillard against Ball. Lillard outside. Just 5 on the clock. McCollum no good.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Ball with a wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
A 3 from McCollum. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Lakers the other way. And here is Ingram. With the shot. And that one comes up a bit short.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Now here's Lillard. Shoots over Ball. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Damian Lillard.
And for someone who spends most of his time on the perimeter, Lillard's a terrific finisher inside. His moves to the basket aren't tentative. They are strong.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
Yeah, you know, continue to pour it on them. That's what they want to do right now. Doing their best to put this game out of reach and in the win column.
Now here's McCollum. It's blocked. Lillard against Ball. Pass to Shaken. Back to Ball. Now here's Kuzma. Covered by Lillard. Ball dishes to McGee. Misses the layup.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Exactly. Can't play it any better than that, Greg.
Lillard finds McCollum for the 3. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Damian Lillard.
In that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Now here's Ingram. Los Angeles making a switch here. James is checked in.
Coming on the floor for the Lakers, LeBron James.
Now Ball. Kicks it to LeBron. Shot clock at 6. Here's Shake and Bake. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his 4th assist in this one.
Still attacking, building on this lead coming down the stretch.
Yeah, he's clicking right now, and at the right time too, Greg. I mean, playing with a bunch of confidence in this 4th quarter.
Now here's McCollum. Pass to Layman. Launches a 3. Some solid defense from Ingram.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Ball kicks to James. Over Aminu. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And you know James is deadly coming off that pick and roll, but defensively, what do you take away?
Now a timeout called by Portland. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And he's been dialed in from the field, Kevin. Good on over 60% of his attempts. They've been working the ball around well, and he's benefited with a lot of open looks. And boy, has he made the most of them.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Terry Stotts talk to his team during that timeout. He said, "Do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back." Guys.
Here's James. Following the score by Damian Lillard. James with it. It's stolen by Aminu. Inside. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Lehman.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
LeBron passes the ball. Back to James. Over Aminu. LeBron, no luck.
Allowing no space for the shooter to get comfortable. Just terrific defense.
Yeah, excellent extension on the block. Superb timing as well to swat that one away.
Now, here's Ball. After the miss from Damian Lillard. And here is Ball. On the pass to Shaken. He kicks it to James. Shakes over Lillard. James, no good. Trailblazers trail by 7. Here's McCollum, and it's blocked. Ingram passes to LeBron. Misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. So he comes up empty, missing both. And here's Aminu. He brings it up for Portland. 7-point differential. And the basket by McCollum.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Los Angeles has gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. James kicks the ball. Passes it to Shaken. 5 on the clock. To end the cold streak. And Cantor pulls it down. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure. And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
Clock's ticking. They got to get up a shot.
No time to waste at all. Got to let it go fast.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Portland, C.J. McCollum. Taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 5. And so McCollum nails both of them. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe.
Gentlemen, 2
and
shots.
they're right there within range. You know,
shots.
late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making them.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Lillard up top. He's covered by Ball. And that one misses from Lehman. And he commits the intentional foul.
At the line for the Lakers, LeBron James. 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Now a timeout called by Portland. They're trailing by 5. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And they're going to have to score. Quick foul. Can't waste any time here.
Greg, one possession at a time, and really, as you said, it's all about clock management right now.
Stolen by Ball. And so they foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, Brandon Ingram. At the line for 2.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
And Ingram, the former Blue Devil, an extraordinary player who only promises to get better and better.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. McCollum fires from way outside. And so the Lakers take the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, LeBron, congrats on the win. What do you think made the difference tonight?
Defense. We made our mark defensively. We understand that for the long term, we have to defend at a high level. We've been doing that.
It does start at that end, LeBron. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.